Okay, welcome to Sunday, everybody. And I want to say a few things to you in light of the TikTok ban. This is why you should trust the intuitive because remember, I said TikTok wasn't going away. And although there's a ban in effect, this morning I opened my TikTok app and guess what? People were still posting videos. I'm still able to post a video. Yesterday there was a ban that warning that came up, and just this morning, that warning is gone. Now, I knew this because I am an intuitive, right? And things come to me. But on the now that's on the spiritual plane, but on the earthly plane, I am also a student of life and a scientist, and I understand that this was a matter of posturing, of showing position, of showing power, by the United States, right? United States want to show that they have power. Do not mistake this for being a matter of national security. That is not the case, because I got a notification just this week about my data being breached right here in the United States from another company. I woke up this morning and saw that Nigeria breached the United Healthcare data. National security is not what's going on here. If someone wants to get our data, it's really easy for them to do it, right? We're not a secure nation as much as we think. Not us on this small individual level, not you and I, right? So that's not what it's about. It's about position, power, and money. Okay, that's what it's about. So that would all play out, and you guys will see that coming in the next few days. But remember, last year I also predicted that there's going to be a 7 year cycle, and there's going to be two camps of people. There's going to be this one camp where people are going to see 7 years of prosperity, and there's going to be a second camp where people are going to see 7 years of poverty. That TikTok ban was the shift for this camp separation, right? Now, there were people who made money on TikTok, and there were people who grew their business. They quit their jobs based off of TikTok. That one blip of a ban, that one is going to take the sale out of some of those people, right? Some of those people are going to be, they say take the wind out of the sail, means they can't go any further. So the sail on the boat that they were on has now been taken down. What this means is that there are some people who mentally were not prepared to lose the revenue from their TikTok activities, right? I saw people posting, "Where's my check? Where's my check?" You see, that's where the kicker is, right? So there are people who are not getting their monetization payments. Okay, so there are people, some people, not all. There's some people who've already shifted. There's other people who are like myself. They do multiple things. I can tell you, I was never monetized on TikTok. I'm not monetized on any social media platform. I do not rely on income from the social media platforms. Now, there are some people who shifted because they're true entrepreneurs and they're walking in alignment in the path in their lives, and they know that they had to do more than rely on TikTok. But there are other people that that's all that they were relying on, and therefore they're going to suffer because the monetization is not going to be the same for everyone. Okay, pay attention to that. This is my message to you to alert you to the fact that you do need to diversify your income. If you are relying solely on one social media platform, your life is at jeopardy constantly, right? That again brings us to the two camps of people. There are people who have followed me for years and listened to what I say do, and those people are walking in one camp. And then there's people who have followed me for years and always have said, that doesn't work for me, and they're living in a second camp. Okay? So if you want to live in the first camp, the camp of prosperity, heed what I tell you. Now, I can say this because at my big old age of almost 52 years old, in a matter of months, I know that what I say is right. I know with 95% confidence because sometimes you know, if I am not meditating enough, I might slip down a little bit. But that's why I do the things that I do so that I can stay up at the 98% confidence. Now, all this is that I'm telling you is so that you can prepare yourself. Don't get caught up on one thing. Make sure you have other systems in place. For those of you who have reached out to me and received consultations, and you ask me questions about the direction of your life, act on those consultations, right? Act on the information that I give you, okay? So that you can live the life that you want to live. Remember, we all have an expiration date, and I'm living a life to where when my expiration date comes, I'm pleased with the life that I lived. I would like for you to live that life as well, so that when your expiration date comes, you are pleased with the life that you have lived. Now, I also want to say, for those of you who follow me on multiple platforms, YouTube is my main platform, meaning that I post all of my videos on YouTube. I do not consistently post every video on every platform. Sometimes I post them on the Instagram and stuff, but not really. I mainly post on YouTube, mainly on this page, although I have about 7-8 pages, but mainly on this page. And then I post secondly to TikTok because I had more followers on TikTok, but I have more engagement on YouTube overall, right? So my 150 followers on subscribers or whatever they're called on YouTube, you guys engage with me. I want you to know that not everything is meant for everyone. There's a season in life. So sometimes you will come across information and you are not ready to utilize that information. But if you save the video and you come back to it later, that might be the time to where you are ready to utilize the information, because life has seasons. That's why people are able to predict what season you're in, because they know that there's a certain pattern to life for each individual. Okay? So if this is not your season of prosperity, your season could roll around if you don't do anything to cause your life's expiration date to come sooner. All right? This is what you get. Okay? Now, I hope you guys do your very best to have a great day on this Sunday, right? This fiery day, in essence of it's a day actually not for rest as some people have associated with. It's actually a day to get things done. It's actually an action-oriented day. It's actually a day that you could be extremely productive. But unfortunately, in the Western cultures, we have taken this as a day of rest, and we don't take advantage of the energy that is with us, right? It's a really good opportune time for you to get things accomplished, to set plans, to make your schedule for the upcoming week. This is a great time for that. While everybody else is sleeping and resting, you can actually make some progress in your life. Okay? Take care, everybody, and I will see you next time.